Alright, fatty. Corn dogs. Got these Korean corn dogs. Fatty, you got potatoes in the batter. You got cheddar cheese wrapped around the hot dog.
I'm 19 years old. I'm a young comedian. I hate that term, young comedian. I prefer prodigy. And people pigeonhole me.
It's a prodigy, fatty.
You know,
like
a
child.
because I'm not a comedian. I'm an artist, and I don't do comedy shows. I do one-man shows. I'm doing them. 1998 was my first one-man show. It was a show about Jews in Nazi Germany called Under the Floorboards. No. Watch and then judge.
Okay, watch and then judge.
This is a scene from Under the Floorboards. Hey.
Get it better, because
Then in 99.
they would have to be quiet all the time, like it would be like the most boring play. Well,
99, I did a piece called The Catholic Orgasm. I'll do a scene from that.
that reminds me of on SNL Weekend Update, and Colin Joe said the new Pope is an American, and as a Catholic that makes me proud, which is a sin, and so I'm ashamed. You didn't laugh at that either when Colin Joe said that. Heck, do you like comedy? You're so funny.
2000, I did a piece called The Inappropriate Musician. Mike, back off the ledge. Mike, think about your kids. You want them to grow up without a father? Is that what you want, Mike? Mike, please listen to me. I'm your friend. Mike, no, Mike!
That would be really appropriate if your friend jumped off it.
And then in
Led you.
2001, I did John Steinbeck's The Grapes of Wrath, except I adapted it into a story about an intergalactic sexual predator called The Rapes of Wrath.
Love to the other guys another time.
2002, I did a piece, if you're familiar with the piece, The Elephant Man. I did a piece based off that called Bulldog Man, and I'll do a long one.
Bitch, watch this shit. You look just like you, fatty. Look, you're fatty, look. You know, fatty, ever since I broke my jaw in January, that he'll knock out an underbite like you. Now both look all short and muscly.
2000,
big underbite and goofy.
That was a good one. I got a dancing nomination for that right after the Tonys. 2000,
You're smart little bitch.
2003, I did a piece called The Native American and the Magic Show.
The Native American and the Magic Show. How?
2004, I did a piece called Smeagol from Lord of the Rings having sex with a black girl. Oh, precious. 2000.
So, Smeagol from Lord of the Rings was always like, precious about the ring, and then Precious was named the black girl from the movie Precious based on the book Pushed by Sapphire. The young girl who probably didn't actually. Can't read.
2005, I did a piece called Charlie Brown Getting Molested. What are you doing?
Army.
Hello, is anybody here?
See what looked in my shoulder later. We were running at PG. And we asked around the summer, I said, yeah. He said, that's where Charles Schultz is from.
Thank you.
He was my favorite. You know, when Charles Schultz died, I cried that day.
2005, 6?
And I was like,
doesn't matter.
We're like artillerymen running in our uniform, like.
2006, I did a piece called The Figure Skater's Father.
He was one of those guys that are like, they don't want to conform, so they dress exactly like all the other crews don't want to conform. Like they kind of conform to how other people don't conform. Gothic, either like Gothic or like scene kid or something. I don't want to get into that story. He was supposed to be in class. We had the most cake job, Patty. we were delivering ammo for the battalion, and it was like me and him and Sergeant Hunt and no, I think it was just me and him and Stringhammer at that time. Maybe you should Sergeant Hunt was there, I don't remember. But I told him we had class at noon at the battalion because nobody in the battalion knew what our job was. Really, they didn't know like what we had to do our job. They just knew that we had to deliver the ammo on whatever day. That's really all they knew. And so we would just like often just say that we had stuff to do and then not have to go to work, and not have to go to formations and stuff. But then C is supposed to have class at noon. I called him out like 11:30 or 11:45. She was ready for class or whatever. He's like, "What class?" And I was like, "You have class at noon at a battalion classroom. I told you this morning you have to be there." And he was like, "I'm in cash and civilian clothes." That's like, he was already too far away to be there on time, and he had to change clothes for us. I was like, "Well, hurry the fuck up, hurry up, get over to the classroom, dude." And he goes to the classroom in his fucking civilian clothes, fatty. He didn't change his clothes into his uniform first. Blew our whole fucking cover. They started going with us to work for like a couple of weeks so that they actually knew what we did. And then we had to be like in the office all the time after that. Just lame.
My son, what does he do? He's he's an athlete. What kind of athlete? He's a 2000.
Because his dad was enraged that his son was a
2007.
figure skater.
Did a piece called The Juggler's Wife.
Probably because of
Please
her
stop
sexuality.
juggling. 2008, I did a piece that caused a lot of controversy because I played a slave in the 1780s, but I didn't wear makeup because, as an artist, I feel qualified to tell any story. And it was a piece called Whiplashes.
I would not wear makeup.
It's raw horror, so it's the first thing I went over the blade. But this is the climactic scene from Whiplashes. You'll have to answer to God for this. Oops. You're a dick. And then, 2009, which is the final piece before the piece I'm doing currently, it's a really emotional piece. It means a lot to me, so forgive me if I break down, but it's called The Boy and His Dog.
It's simply, or the one with no corn.
Get out of here, right? Go, please.
I don't like corn so
I just can't. Don't make this what it means to be. I hate you. If ever you can hear from me, I hate you, okay? I hate you. I hate you!
It's not just me either. My dog hates Mexicans too.
It's not just me. My dog hates Mexicans too.
Too bad it doesn't sound like he was saying his dog had to get out of there, but because it's title of peace, but it's actually about a Mexican dog. He's being racist.
Oh, God. I love irony. I believe in the Zodiac.
We're probably right here, Fatty, cut to the next video.